Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and let's see. We're gonna talk about some of these stocks. First stock we're gonna talk about is SPY. So we're gonna talk about the SPY. As you know, it was like free fall for the SPY for the last week, and if you see from the top, it has gone from at least about 8%, 8.5% from the top. And now it's coming on a very interesting zone. Here, if you see, there was some gap here, which is like at 438 level. So this area, I would say here, this area is very important area for the SPY as of now, because last time when the price came over here, it did kind of did movement upwards from that area. So we are thinking that probably from 435 to like 435 area, there should be some bounce back for the SPY. And if you go with the Fibonacci level, this was the like of recent high. And if the price come to like a 435, so you can see at least 444 and 447 area that might act as a good resistance when the price is trying to go upside. If you go look at the 1 hour chart, the price is kind of falling now. So if you see here, if I'm gonna like put everything down, so it makes it easier for you to check out. Let me just kind of turn off everything, because those are my levels which I did make it, and I did explain to the some of the groups where I'm part of, like there are chances that the SPY gonna come down at least to the 430 levels, and it's almost like 435, 436 level. It's kind of working the way it's supposed to work. It wasn't like a sudden fall. It's supposed to fall because it has like a good run. So now if you check it out here, now this area, I'm gonna remove this part too here. So this area will act as a resistance now, because if you see, it was taking a support earlier, and now it broke that support, uh, and now it has a free fall. So there are chances that it will take the support from that area now, and the one which I was saying, the gap is right here. So this area will act as a good uh, support area, which is right here. So that's why I was saying like a 435 is like a very crucial support, because if that 435 is broken, this area, which is like 432, will come, and after that 428 will come. So every time, like if you see here, the price, whenever the price had a fall, price fell, it came just had some like retracement and then fall again. It had a retracement and then fall again. So same way, there are chances that the price can take some support from 435 area and at least comes to this area, 444 and 447. So if you want to go long, you should need to wait until the price come to like and hold the 438 area for at least an hour, and then take the target of 443 and 447 for the next week. It can happen probably on Monday or Tuesdays. If you want to use the Fibonacci, this was the recent high, and at the time this was the recent low. Check it out here. It was a rejection from 450 level, like 0.38 level, and after that one, when this was the recent low, that was a rejections at the 38 level. When the reject price fell again, this was the, like a low rejection from the 26, and this is the low as of now. So this area, which is that's why I say like this area, like 445 to 447 area, will be a very crucial level for the SPY to take resistance from that area. If that one is crossed, then you can always look for this area, which is 450 area, will act as a good resistance, because the price took the support, and it with the massive candle, it fell. So there are chances that the for target, if you want to take the target, let me just write it down for you. Let me just move this part off. just take this part off, and on a text, I would say buy at 435, buy at 435, stop loss you can put around like 430, and the stop loss is smaller, right? By 435, stop loss will be like 434. And for that one, first target will be like 444, target 2 will be 447, 446, I would say. Take like 446, and target 3 will be, I would say, 451. And then there should be some rejection from at that area, and this will be acting as another resistance area, which is right here. So this area 457, like probably this area will act as a good resistance, which is 455. So you have like so many targets. The first target, you can say like 430, 444, 446, 451, and 455. On the lower side, you need to say sell below 434, and stop loss for that one will be like 436, because this area you need to kind of wait until this area gives some resistance, but I'm not gonna look for the short until it gives the closing below the 435, and then actual stop loss should be like 438. So sell below 434, and your target will be like 429, I would say 429. And once the 429 is done, when is your next target will be, let's see here. Okay, target you can find here 425, this one, because this will act as a good resistance. Like, yeah, so yeah, next target will be like 426 and then 422. Okay, 426 and 422. So here I would say target will be 429, 426, and 424 will be the target for the SPY. So that's for the SPY. Next one which we are gonna see is QQQ. Let me see here. The QQQ. Same here, the story, it's been like falling like a crazy. Let me just move everything from here, put it down. Let's go on a daily time frame and see how the price is reacting. And for this one also, I kind of mentioned in some of the groups that we are in the distribution phase, and see, this one was the distribution, right? This one was the distribution, and since after that one is like a very good fall. This is very important area which we are on currently now. Look at this one area, but the issue with the price is like it's kind of falling very sharp. It's like a very high selling pressure from the area. So if this area is broken, which is like 350, then the next immediate target for you will be for 342, because there is nothing which can hold the price in between those areas, right? So I would say, like, if the price goes below 350, give the closing below 354 an hour, you can look for the 341 as a like next immediate target, and after that one, your target probably like should be like around like this area, this, which is 336. After that one, look at the hourly time frame. Let's check it out and how it works and how it's gonna go. So here, because there was like a constant selling, there are chances that the price can go up to this area, which is 360, right? And after that 360, the area which you should be looking at should look, which is this area around 368. I would say, yeah, 367, 368, because this area, which is like a more of a area, was for a buyer. It was holding the price for earlier. Now I don't think so. It's gonna hold the price. It's gonna put so much pressure on that area. So For the QQQ, if you wanna buy, I would say here, put it down here so you can read. Buy at this area, which is 349, buy at 350. Stop loss will be like 348. Just give some room for the stop loss, and your target, first target will be like this one, like 357, 360, and after that one is 367. That will be your target. If you want to sell below, you need to wait until for an hour to close the below 349. Once this is closing below 349, then stop loss will be like 352, 350. Actually 354 will be like a nicer stop loss, but 352 might work as well. You first target will be like 342, and then the second target will be like 336. So that's for the QQQ. Buy at 350, stop loss put 348, target will be 357, 360, and 367. Sell below 349, stop loss will be like 352, target will be like 342 and 336. And after that one, there will be like a lot of selling pressure is gonna come. Now we're gonna talk about the couple of stocks. One is Twilio. On this Twilio as well, if you see the constant, like very much pressure coming in. So I kind of, and it's kind of following the very good good pattern. So like this was like a triangle, and then it kind of give breakout. So the way the price coming in, if there is some pullback, you will see the 210 or 212 area. So during that time, that's the area where you should be looking at selling this Twilio. Or if you want to buy around like 179 to 176, that might be like a good area to buy if you really want to buy this stock. Because like if you see here, there was some like a good pressure earlier from the buying pressure happened in like sometime in the May 2020. The price jumped after I think the earning, and it was doing a proper support during those areas. So 179 to 176 area will be very good area for Twilio to jump in, because your stop loss will be like 174, 172. But if I really don't want to buy the stocks, probably if I want to look, I want to look for the sell opportunities. Because if only the price comes over here, there might be a chances that the price can go back to this area again, which is 203. So you might see like, if on a safer side, sell around like 216, like I did put my alert at like 216, 215 to 216, and buy at like 176 or 179 area, and put the stop loss of 174. That's for the Twilio. Now the SQ. Let's look for the SQ. Look at this one. We talked about this as well. Like we talked about like a couple of weeks ago about like this kind of holding that area. And once this area is gone, you should be looking for the opportunities to buy or sell depending on this consolidations. Even here as well, if you see here, this was the like a good area 101. Like if you go on a weekly time frame, that you can see here, this 101 area was a good resistance earlier in the past in like 2018. Once it was broken up, the price went up. So I am thinking that there might be some buying pressure coming around like 102 area. On a daily time frame, if you see here, I would be looking to sell this, looking for the sell opportunities around this area, which is here, because every time, look at the big long wick from the top. So this area is kind of more of a pressure from the seller side. And look, if you want to sell around like 127 with the stop loss of 131, and in like a couple of weeks, there should be chances that like before the earning, it might give the target of 100. I'm guessing like in 2-3 weeks, 2 weeks maximum, it should give the target of $100. And after that one, the price gonna go further down, because that was the like biggest support. And after that, the price can come onto this area, which is almost like 83, 84 area. And before that area, this area, I would kind of see like some fresh buying might come from that area. But currently looks like that 183 might come for this SQ. NET, we also talked about this talk in our like weekly analysis, which we did. And I did talk about those like this area where the price came 100 and this one is supposed to go on 121. You can check a couple of areas where couple of previous analysis where I did mention about this stock. So now currently like this area, I would say, which is uh, 98 to 101 area, this area will act as a good resistance. So whenever the price take the revert and come over here like 101 area, then you can look for the selling opportunities at 101 area. And the target for you should be this area, which is already there, which is already here, right? And look for the weekly, because sometimes like you will get the good support from the weekly. Now this area, I would say this area, which is 82 to 80. So whenever the price can comes to the 82 to 83 area, you might see some bounce back at least to the $90. So buy at 80 to 82 areas because that was like a consolidations and then the price went up. So buy at like between those areas and you will see the price coming to the like 94 area, which is like, see, this is all we are all talking all about the like price actions, right? If you want to see the EMA, let me just put some EMA. I don't know. Look at this one. It's below all the EMAs. The black one is like 200 and it's below all the EMAs. So there are less chances that this price can go back that quickly. Look for this 94. So the target will be like sell at like 90 or 100. So here. So if you are like a risk taker, you can short around this area, which is like 95. But if you are like a conservative, wait until like this area, which is 101 to 99 area. If the price can comes on that area, and there are chances that it can fall further faster. So if you're conservative, sell at like 99 or 101. If you're not conservative, sell at like 94 and the target of 83 to 80. 82 through 80, there might be bounce back up to like 94. So if you want to buy, if you're like a bull in the market, then you can buy at like between 80 to 80, 79 areas, and the target will be like 94. That's NET. And now we're going to talk about the Lee. Lee, very quickly, I'm going to go through, and it's on a consolidation phase. So check this out. Look at this one. It's been like consolidating since long time. It's been like going between like 36 to 27. So it's been consolidation area. So now either side. So if this breaks 26 is broken, then you can look for the 18 as a target. And if it comes on 26 and hold the price, then you can look for the target. First target will be like 31. Second target will be like 34. Because it's in the consolidation phase, you need to just wait it out where it can give the target breakdown. But looks like the price might fall 20, break the 26 and it can go to the 18. So that's everything from my side. Oh, I need to mention this one, DDOG. This is a good one too. Sorry. So look at this one. DDOG had some good earnings and it ran away. And after that one is kind of falling and falling pretty bad. Now it's coming on that the previous gap which it created. So if it takes some support at 127 area, then you can look for the target of 133. Okay, because look at the big wick here as well. There are so many big wicks coming from that, shows that there's a selling pressure from the tops, from the top. So I would, if you are like wanna sell the stock, which up to you, but like I would look into those area where like 139 area, look at an hourly time frame. So whenever the price comes onto those 137 to 139 area, you can take the target of 125 and the 115. If you want a bull, if you are a bull in this market, and if you really want to buy this DDOG, I would say buy only at like 140 and the target will be like 150. Or wait for an hour to hold this price for 125 and then you can take the target of 133. And after that, when this area is like a no trading zone, because there are so much movement happening, consolidation is happening on that area. So I would say wait until like 133 or 134 is comes again and short it. And if the 139 comes directly tomorrow for whatever reasons, then you can take the target of 150. So that's everything from my side. If you have any question or concern, please do comment on the videos, and if you have any suggestion, please do that thing. So thank you so much and have a lovely trading.